check in with our friend and founder of Cooper Marketing and Media, Kevin Coop. Cooper. Coop, thanks as always for joining us. I just looked at your Twitter. You're giving this kind of like a half Stoke level because you've said there are problems with this. This isn't all easy, the winds being one of them, also the rain and the quality of the snow.
Yeah, Alex, this is a challenging system. This is a big AR event. Down in Kentfield, down in the Bay Area, they had over 4.5 inches of rain. I think a little bit more than that. But here's the big challenge. We're seeing a lot of moisture. It started raining about 3 o'clock last night. Solid all the way through the early hours. That wet everything. So the roadways, but most importantly for the mountain operations team, that wet all the lifts, the cables, all the shivs. Now temperatures are starting to drop. They were 39 this morning. We're right now at about 31 degrees at lake level, but up at Kirkwood at 9,000 feet, it is 24 degrees. That's going to cause ice and rime. That's a major challenge for the ski resorts. And we have a high avalanche danger now as this snow starts to pile up.
Ooh, so Coop, there's a lot of hard things that are going to be coming with this storm, but what are some of the positives?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, the weather, moisture, and Mother Nature coming back to the state of California, this is awesome for the snowpack. If we see 4 to 6 feet in the next 24, 48 hours with another system behind it, we'll have more snow in total than we had all of last year. The snowpack, the snow quality, it's all here this year. And the storm door's open, so those are the positives.
Yeah, we talk a little bit about that wet layer in between and what that will do for avalanche. You get the 5 to 6 feet on top of that. What are the crews going to have to do to ensure that it's safe because every skier in town is going to want to head up there?
Absolutely, Alex. And they're going to be doing a lot of avalanche mitigation. I was in touch with the crew up on top of Chair 10 in Kirkwood. They spent the night up there. Most of the mountain operations teams in and around the Sierra with upper elevations, which you could be talking about, Palisades, Alpine Meadows, Sugar Bowl, Kirkwood. They have their patrol stay up on the mountain overnight. And what those patrollers do is they get out very early morning before sunrise. They start at about 4:30 in the morning, starting to do avalanche mitigation. There is going to be a lot of that over the next 24 hours. Highway 50, I-80, State Route 88, the Caltrans crews are going to have to do that as well. But we'll let this snow kind of sit down and push down a little bit. A lot of avalanche mitigation. Make sure it's safe for families to get out and recreate in the Sierra, and we're going to have a great time. This is going to be great for the New Year's holiday.
Okay, so we've been talking about the avalanche concerns. What about road concerns? What does it look like out there if folks are trying to get through some of these roadways, chains, all that jazz?
Great question. And I'll tell you, I was just looking up at the I-80 at Donner Pass. Really, the snow level is about 7165 right now. This is some of those hazardous driving conditions you can have. We've got water, a lot of water on the roads. We have the temperatures dropping fairly quickly. We still have a high wind advisory in effect. So that's going to be very slick roads, whiteout conditions, and definitely chain controls from elevations about 5,000 feet all the way down to Nyack on the other side of the Donner Pass, down to probably right around anywhere between 5,000 and 6,000 feet there as well. So it's going to be treacherous and slow rolling. So be prepared if you're going to come to the Sierra.
Yeah, this AR event could rival the wettest for places like the Bay Area since back in 2005. I got to imagine this has people's hopes up for what will continue in the water season.
Absolutely, Alex. And we've been talking about that all morning long. I mean, on the Twitter, feed, going back and forth with different meteorologists. It definitely is, it's got us like really looking at, could this be a normal winter? Now, remember, normal used to be 600, 500-inch winters. 395 is normal now after the drought, if you take that average. So just 395, 400 inches for the season would be great for the state of California and the drought, and then also for people that are, snow enthusiasts to come up and enjoy the Sierra.